no gods, I have no masters. Only sheep await the slaughter. I have no gods, I have no masters. Only sheep await the slaughter. I have no gods, I have no masters. Only the sheep await the slaughter. I have no gods, I have no masters. Only the sheep await the slaughter. I have no gods, I have no masters. Only the sheep await the slaughter.
All right, before I start the planned sermon, I want to go off script for just a second. Antonio Abaddon is not with us today. He suffered a personal tragedy. We are a congregation that is developing community, so if anybody that knows Antonio, please reach out to him and give your condolences. That's part of what we're here for, is to be here for each other whenever they're in a time of crisis. I also want to say, this has been a very rough week for everybody, but it should be a very big wake-up call. What happened this week was laid out in plain sight 7 years ago, and it's been unfolding before our eyes, so it should not have been a surprise to anybody. And right now, we're losing, so we need to really, really pay attention to what's happening. All right, so that's what I have to say about that. Our world dies. Our world dies because science and reason have never truly held ground in the face of lazy superstition, in the face of ignorance, in the face of easy greed and convenience. The continued dominance of superstitious thinking is the single greatest threat to our world. What does that mean? In short, it means atheists and rational thinkers can no longer afford to sit idly by, marginalized as somehow less moral than the followers of ancient magical men in the sky. And let's take a moment to examine the moral compass of the religions of the world. What is their legacy? Slavery, crusades, forced conversions, honor killings, witch burnings, caste systems, forced motherhood, institutionalized racism, homophobia, transphobia, misogyny, the systematic rape of children. All as agents of control through the promotion of unfounded fears and lies and irrational mythology forced down people's throats as greater truth. While all religions of the world are a cancer to our planet, in the US of A, the dominant religion of Christianity is particularly galling in its pure, unadulterated hypocrisy. The continued attempts of the theoretic religious right to break the barriers of church and state is not just a threat to our secular institutions, but to our planet as a whole. The science of climate change flies in the face of their dogma and is therefore dismissed even as our planets burn and our oceans die. The modern Christian right shows no interest in the actual teachings of their Christ. And the moral authority they claim is no more than a bludgeon to beat others into submission. We see the allegory of Adam and Eve in reverse. Eden was a prison of blind obedience where naked slaves lived in ignorance of the horrors of the outside world. We venerate the snake who provides the fruit of knowledge, he who allows us to take action. We use the name of the fallen rebel, the great other, who tempts us to question our world and see with our eyes wide open. Where evangelicals have failed, we will succeed. We will feed the poor. We will tend the sick. We will make a better, kinder, loving society. We will save this planet. Because clearly, there is no one else who will. We, this congregation here before us, we are a congregation of no gods and no masters. We hail from the city of Philadelphia, a cradle of independent thought with a rich, gritty tradition of not giving a fuck. We embrace our bodies and our senses, and all things are permissible in the realm of consent. We offer ritual and community not afforded to rational thinkers in the past. We are the house of outsiders. We are the island of misfit toys. Here, there are no sluts, no freaks, no rejects, and no limits to our members' imagination in crafting their own vision of the world.
Woo!
Yeah.
We invoke frightening imagery because change is scary. We wear black in our masks to mourn the atrocities of the religions of the past and remind us of the impending death of our planet. All of that, even as we see hope on the rising morning star on the distant horizon. The future is satanic. Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Satan!
Hail Satan!
Satan!
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Now we are going to do Eucharist. We're going to take communion. Nobody is required to do it. If you are interested in partaking in this, then please line up. Chris, our host, will be lining everybody up. So whoever wants to be the first up, please do. Gotta drink the Kool-Aid, kids. Acknowledge you agree. Acknowledge your affliction. should not spill purple Kool-Aid on the Felice's rug. Now, a reading of an invocation of Baudelaire's Litanies of Satan. O you, the wisest and fairest of angels, God betrayed by destiny and deprived of praise. O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
O Prince of exile, you who've been wronged and who vanquished, always rise up again, more strong.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
You who know all, great king of hidden things, the familiar healer of human suffering.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
You who teach through love the taste of heaven to the cursed pariah, even the leper.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
You who have death, your mistress old and strong, have begotten hope, a charming madcap.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
You who give the outlaw that calm and haunting look that damns the whole multitude about his scaffold.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
You who know that in what nooks of the miserly earth a jealous God has hidden precious stones.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
You whose clear eye sees the deep arsenals, where the tribe of metals sleeps in its tomb.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
You whose broad hand conceals the precipice from the sleepwalker wandering on the building's ledge.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
You who soften magically the old bones of belated drunkards trampled by horses.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
You who console the frail mankind in its sufferings, taught us to mix sulfur and saltpeter.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
You who put your mark, O subtle accomplice, upon the brow of Croesus, base and pitiless.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
You who put in the eyes and hearts of prostitutes the cult of sores and the love of rags and tatters.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
Staff of those in exile, lamp of the inventor, confessor of the hanged and of conspirators.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
Adopted father of those whom in black rage God the Father drove from the earthly paradise.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
Glory and praise to you, O Satan, in the heights of heaven, where you reign, and in the depths of hell, where vanquished you dream in silence. Grant that my soul may someday repose near to you, under the tree of knowledge, where its branches will spread like a new temple.
O Satan, take pity on my long misery.
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Satan!
Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
I have no God. I have no power.
God.
Only the
I
sheep.
have no master.
Await the slaughter.
I have no
Only the
master.
sheep await
Only the
the
sheep
slaughter.
await the slaughter.
Only
I have no
the
God.
sheep slaughter.
I have no masters. Only the sheep await the slaughter. I have no God.
I have no God.
I have no masters.